Hey everyone, Robbie here. Today we're going to talk about the Thypoch Simera 28mm f1.4 lens. It's a lens that I've been using for the past month, and to be honest, it has blown me away. So why 28mm? 28mm gives you a wider field of view than a 35. So I use the 28mm when I'm in tighter spaces, trying to show more context, trying to show more scale to the subject. It makes your people look tiny, to be honest. But yeah, the look is starting to grow on me. So these are the situations where I will use the 28mm, tighter spaces, tighter alleyways and stuff like that, getting closer to your subjects while still showing context about the world around them. So without further ado, I'm going to show you what this lens is about and why it's a good option for your first Leica M mount lens, or even an addition to your collection. Let's start talking about the build quality. This thing is an absolute tank. I'm talking about solid metal construction. I'm pretty sure it's brass. It's built better than some Leica lenses, actually. And speaking of build quality, the focus ring, man. The focus ring is just crazy smooth. And then there's an indent at 0.7 to show that that is where the limits of the viewfinder is. And then you can even close focus to 0.4. Let's talk about the aperture ring. It's clicky. It's so satisfyingly clicky. Just listen to that. Yeah, on top of that, there's a switch right over here. There's a switch here that you can switch off to, you can turn off the clicks as well. I think I've heard that the parent company of Thypoch is actually a company that makes cine lenses. So it makes sense for them to do this, although I don't think I'll be filming with this anytime soon. But then it might be useful for you video shooters out there. Now let's talk about optical performance. This lens is surprisingly sharp. It's really sharp, open at 1.4. It's not just, sharp for this lens. It's not sharp for a lens that's priced like this when we're talking about Leica lenses. It's just sharp, period. I'll show you some images later on. Is there some vignetting? Is there some distortion? Yeah, 28mm, of course there will be, but then it's easily corrected in Lightroom. Fun fact, you can actually use the profile of the Leica Summilux to correct this lens. I find it weird. It vignettes at the same places, it distorts the same way. Let's talk about chromatic aberrations in black. This lens handles it really well. You will get a fair bit of chromatic aberrations, but it's really acceptable. It's really easily corrected in Lightroom. In terms of flaring, you get this lens hood that helps block the sun out. But then even naked, even without the lens hood, it actually does really well. Right, now, you guys must be wondering about the price tag. This thing is under $1,000. Under $1,000 compared to the Leica Summilux f1.4, which I'm really ready to compare this against. It's just nuts. Leica Summilux 28mm f1.4, if I'm not mistaken, is a $7,000 to $9,000 lens. It's not worth it. Get this. Right, what do I not like about the lens? I know it looks good, I know it looks awesome, but then I find the depth indicator very difficult to view at night. And then this focus lock at infinity, I know it can be useful to some people, but then I really find it annoying. I really just want to take wire cutters and just cut it off. Thypoch is not going to like it. By the way, if you're in Indonesia, you can get this lens at DOS ID. It comes in black, it comes in silver, it also comes in 35mm. Just go to the link I've actually posted in the description below. Yeah, see you in the next one. Bye.